Hasn't the scenery changed? I'll just stop. It's cloudy and the mountains have definitely changed. And I've been told it's very spectacular in the gorge where I'm heading. Hopefully to get there tonight. See, getting mountains again already. And this road on the side, really smooth. They've graded it. It's really smooth. Back into the mountains again. But older mountains, I think. The North Flinders Ranges, I'm pretty sure, are much older mountains. It's windy at the moment. I'm hoping you can hear me. Imagine how old that is. A couple billion years, something like that. Just cruising past these ancient gorges that look absolutely stunning. The old gum trees waiting for a drink. I really do hope they get a drink in the next few weeks. Public access route to Moolooloo Homestead via ruins, 32 kilometres. Four-wheel drive access only. This is a difficult and challenging track and should be only attempted by experienced four-wheel drive operators. This is a four-wheel drive track now. That means it can be quite rough. I am on a fat bike and this is its home, so I might let my tyres down in a sec, I think. Okay. This is going to be interesting. We can go pretty steep. Already we're going up. It's steep and rocky. Okay, you wouldn't want to come here on a normal bike, I can tell you that now. I think this could be extreme what I'm getting into. One's yellow, one's red. We've all got characters, the hills around here. It's getting later now. The sun will be setting shortly. And we'll have to think about finding a campsite. And I got a few more drops of rain. It's okay, I don't really mind if it rains. I reckon I can get out. In fact. See, these sections, I'm glad my tyres are lower now. It just takes all the rough rocks out, basically. Been a bit slower, of course. Yes, this fat bite's going to open up so many more opportunities. Bit fine tuning to do still. I need a drink, but I want to keep going because that sun is very much just about to go down and I want to do a few more kilometres. So I'll just keep a dry mouth before I get there and then drink, 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 drink. It does take it out of you on these roads currents. Yeah. I'm just loving it, really am. It's like, I don't know. It's so rough that this just, I don't know, it does handle it really well. But I'm also I'm not very nervous, but nervous if something goes wrong. Because I've got very limited supplies of money. It's got to be done, doesn't it? Got to live, try. That's all I can do. I'm actually not trying to go too hard, so I don't want to get a big blowout or anything. That's a concern of mine at the moment. So, being a little bit on the tentative side. Just to try and keep going without having any compromises. Aha, creek crossing, good. I think I'm getting to the point where I marked on the map that I've wanted to camp. And I'm trying to keep to my itinerary just because I've only got limited amount of time in the colours of the sky at the moment. Oh, I think it is raining a little bit somewhere. Certainly black, almost purpley blue. It's beautiful. And then the red on this is sort of reflecting. Definitely lots of these little creek crossings like this, you go down. I'm like pretty impressed with them. Hard to go one-handed at the moment. Colour of the sky too, it's just bluish. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because of the ground I'm on, what? It's really nice colours. Maybe the sun's gone down. There's the colours. See ahead, that would say the sun's already set. Beautiful colours in the sky, and the bats have been flying about. I mean, it's getting to be dark soon. Yep, there's pinks in the sky. There's a river or creek that crosses very, very, very shortly. I'm trying to get to that. That's why I keep pushing on. Okay, it's almost dark. I've got further than I was hoping, which is good. Let's just go up the top of this little hill for a flat campsite, because often they're flatter on the top. And it looks absolutely perfect to me. Absolutely perfect. I'm very tired. Whew. Oh, what a day. Okay, until tomorrow. just before sunrise. So the sun has risen on Tuesday, 16th of April, in the northern Flinders Ranges. Beautiful blue sky day, just bad as always, but we did have cloud yesterday. But as always, doing all this video takes power. Power's got to come from somewhere now, doesn't it? That's where the power comes from, all the power. Getting it in the right position isn't always the easiest. So I often use my bike to try and get the angle, because this is where the early morning sun is now, and you've got to have it on quite an angle. And my 60 watt all power solar charger is charging my Voltaic 20,000 milliamp lithium ion battery. It's pretty good. I used 3 GoPro batteries yesterday. My phone I used a lot because I was using navigation and the GPS. GPS drains your battery quite quickly. And I was also using my Canon. So with all those things, and I charged them all last night, so all my batteries are charged, except this is down to 60% because I've been doing time lapse this morning already. And yeah, used a lot of power, but that's how I charge. So I have to wait, like I'll go pack up the tent and everything like that, and then as soon as that's charged a bit, 3/4 to 4 on the charge, then I'll leave. The only thing I don't like about this, it's only got one USB outlet. The new ones, I want to get a 50,000 milliamp battery, and they have 2 USB outlets, because you need a lot of USB outlets to charge all your devices in this modern world. Did you hear that? Sound of silence. So dry out here. Though there were a couple mosquitoes, they're ever so small though. It's like evolution's made them go super small because there's no water. That's my assumption. In the middle of the pack up, just about packed up. I try and leave the solar charger charging to the very last minute by doing everything else possible. 20 to 9 in the morning, just leaving the campsite. I was only like 10 feet away from the road anyway, so it wasn't far to go. Back on this four-wheel drive track, northern Flinders Ranges. It's already getting warm. I spoke to the storekeepers, the ones who gave me 18 litres of water yesterday, which is so much appreciated. I already drank quite a bit, but anyway. And they said, the year just gone, we had a heat wave, a real heat wave everywhere, did. Up here they had 45 for, I don't know, a few weeks, and up to 52 at times. 52 degrees. Yeah. That's why you don't come here in summer. 52 degrees is above what the batteries say. Don't put batteries above it. What can you do with the temperature? Yeah, no. Bugger that. So we're about to go past an old homestead. It's pretty rocky, some of this. There goes a kangaroo. There's a lot of wildlife. I can see hooves in the ground that have been, the road I've just been going along. Not sure if they're goats or pigs. One or the other. did live out here in the past. It looks like it's been community. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizable ones. Pretty solid structures too, by the look. This magical land of Oz. I'm only just starting to explore again. But with this bike, wow, I can get to see the places I never was able to get to before. Relics from the past. Pretty solid structures though. And there's 2 water tanks, totally full. So there's obviously underground bore water here. Look at that, that's a solid structure. Look at that fireplace with an arch. Solid as. I guess it did get pretty hot here. Some way to keep it cool, solid rock. Pretty well constructed too. I don't know how old they are. 18s, 100s I guess. Those 2 tanks there, they're totally full of water. So I had a water filter. Water wouldn't be a problem, but I have a water filter, the Caden one, the Swiss one, it's got a lifetime guarantee. It died a long time ago, and then I didn't have the receipt. And anyway, they just made it too complicated to get a new one. I'll buy a new one when I get the money, a different type. One that does the viruses also, and the bacteria. Some of the road is so smooth and nice. It looks like it's been like, I don't know, laid, groomed almost. And then the other bits are, well, just rough as hell. They're rough. They're not too, they could be more extreme, that's for sure. But they're not. But along here, this is blissful riding. On a nice Tuesday, blue sky, bit of a headwind here. Public access route. No camping on Pars public access route. Oh, that's okay. Got to get through here today anyway. It's a bit cheeky though, really. I don't really like private property. You know why? This land's been here for 1 billion years plus. Someone in the last 50 years where it says I own it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, to camp somewhere, really? Does it really affect them in any which way? It's just greedy. Going downhill for a little bit. This ain't too bad, this riding. You can do this on any bike easy. It's like a little roller coaster. So you'll go up this little hill here, and most likely it'll go down and do the same over and over. Steep. Up this one, down over the next one. Only like about a couple metres, 10 metres high, 5 metres high. It's just constant. And where all the creeks flow, there's, I don't know, maybe a foot, something like that, little guts in there. These bits, you drop down, and then up. I think we've gone up to a high point, and then what happens is we slowly descend again, which is good. This might even be the high point. I'm aiming for a gap on the right. Eventually I'll turn and go up to a gap, and then turn around, come back from that gap, and then slowly head back around to the main road eventually, which today, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to 80k maybe. sandy sort of. Must be getting to a creek bed or something, because this is regionally sandy at the moment. Cruising over it quite nicely. I have got my tyres not super low, but a lot lower than I have for a while. Yeah, this is why every time you get near a creek or a river, it becomes loose and sandy. I'm climbing up to a gap now. It's definitely a bit of climbing. I actually missed the turn off for this. Didn't see it. Is this the right way? Yep. This is up a creek bed, I'm sure of it. All the other traffic goes this way, so it must be. It's crazy. Oh, wouldn't be doing this on anything else but a fat bike. Wouldn't be doing this on anything else but a fat bike. And really low gears. On the line. Green grass. Seen green grass much? Okay, it's basically a lot of dry riverbeds, creeks, whatever you want to call them, that don't flow very often. Like this. It's basically on a dry riverbed. It's good fun. So, super soft. Well, not super soft, but soft as I've been in. Even if you go on a holiday and you don't tour on your fat bike, you had a fat bike, this would be a fun gap to go up to. Just take it on the back of the car and deploy it for these sections. Fun. Here we go. I guess the River's kind of like a made road anyway, isn't it? Look, this is just a river. It's one way to make a road, isn't it? River doesn't flow much, let's just use the river. It's so much fun. It's pretty flow. It's 5 kilometres from the bottom to the top of the gap. Gonna have to be out of this land, because otherwise you gotta get the campground and you're not allowed to camp anyway. Okay, one path. Technically challenging, and then the flies buzz around your face and you're trying to float in at the same time. Okay, we're climbing now. Saw one car yesterday in this vicinity. Steep. Okay, this is extreme, that's for sure. Did walk just back then, just for a little bit. Could have ridden it, but yeah, that's right everything. Not for the faint-hearted, this. You want a reasonably good fitness level, I imagine. Otherwise you're seeing game. A bit like myself, just do it, eh? Must be almost to the top of the gap soon. So my Koga still lives on through the touring bars on this bike. And I so do like them for hill climbing. I can just pull on them, like really pull back. It's great for hill climbing with a load, I reckon. Holy moly. See what I see? Can you see what I see? See on the left of the screen a bit, that's the road. That's not a cliff, that's the road. I think I'm going to have to use my tree climbing gear. 26.42, and I make that for 26.42. That looks steep to me. Okay. Ooh. Try it. focus. No, I could. I am fully loaded. I've got a huge. I might just park the bike there. I'd say that's the top anyway. Yeah, I guess sometimes it's okay to walk, isn't it? Even in a four-wheel drive, I reckon I'd be scared. Doesn't it feel like falling back down? There's no one else out here. Yep. Must be the top. Beautiful mountain up there. It's about 1,000 metres, I think. So this is the northern Flinders Ranges. I guess it's not visited as much, nowhere near as the southern or Willowton Town type area. Still beautiful, rugged, and extreme. Someone's been here on a fat bike. Isn't this amazing? Obviously got a puncture. Even though my ceiling it's gone quite low. Well, I'm in this sandy section. Wow. Relics from the past. Magnificent cliffs. Just amazing landscape, isn't it? It's amazing, isn't it? So old. It's very different, the rock in the northern part of the Flinders Ranges, or to me it looks very different. Fossilised. You find fossils in that for sure. Chip away. Probably prehistoric creatures all through it. "30 kilometres to go, so I'm out of this property." But it's not the quickest riding in this, and I could go much faster, but I'll probably get punches, and I get too many. I'm not sure where the compromise happens at, so I'm trying not to go too hard and just cruise over this stuff. A slate mountain. It's just a crumbling slate. Everything's holding together in the trees, and there's not many of them. It's impressive. I think it's flattening out by the look of it. We're getting out of the gorge, I'd say now. So I've still got just under 30 kilometres to go just to get out of this property. And maybe another 20, sort of 50 k's. These aren't like the easiest or fastest roads. Does make it look like you're on Mars, doesn't it? There's trees. Okay, going up by the look of it. Yeah, so well and truly out of the gorge now. Should be a bit quicker riding. Just reminds me of the fall drive shows you always see. Except I'm on here on a bike. This is rough. Because I don't want to keep getting punctures. Just cruising along nicely. I've got superb braking with hydraulic disc brakes, really is. And with the fat tyres, they're not up too high. That's why I'm tempted to put them up, but these bits you can't really hit stuff. This is pretty rocky. Great control, really is. It's just fun. Just got to go slow and not rush it too quick. Into a new valley. It's a lot different to the one I was in. Changing. It is fun. The fat bike just makes it, I don't know, it's so controllable, like as in responsive, and this trail, that it's just like, I don't know, you stop on a dime pretty much. I'm approaching the homestead of Moolooloo. Is that a different name? Moolooloo. I think that's how you pronunciate it. Look it up. It's pretty funny. Very interesting name. Okay, cruising keep concentrating. Cool. Top gear, tail breeze, and a downhill. Can't remain like this, but gotta love it when it is. Corrugations, just sit back with this bike, just go straight over them. I kind of like it. Other bikes you get rattled to bits. First traffic for the day. Some 4 drives approaching. Flattening out. That must have got a fair few kilometres done quickly then. Just saw another 2 4 drives. Definitely a lot smoother this part of the road. I thought, seeing they had access to their station, they would make it a lot smoother, and they have. Another riverbed. Flows, looks like once in a century, but no, must flow for a couple of years at least. And those trees waiting for a big drink. Time for some food. A little bit of a rest. I'm doing okay now. Over next to this river. Over here next to a gum tree. These are our iconic gum trees. I'm not sure if they're anywhere else in the world, but and if you've ever been to Europe, which I imagine most of you are probably from, either Europe or from North America, you don't really have gum trees like these. Here's a roof. And the limbs can fall at any time. Never camp under these if you come visiting Australia. So even doing this, limbs just drop off for no particular reason. Just met someone who used to know an Austrian girl who used to cycle most of Australia and do the deserts and stuff. Not many women do the deserts on a bike. "13 kilometres and I'll be back on the main road." Just beautiful cycling, tail breeze, it's warm, a little bit warmer than I want, but tail breeze and scenery like this. Looking at this ancient landscape. Loving how this goes over the corrugations. I really am. Corrugations is so annoying. And here you can do it one end. There it is, straight ahead. The main highway. Whew.